A good woman is a blessing from the Lord. This is coming from Rita Edochie. She has been very loud. She has been very outspoken immediately this terrible drama started. I'm talking about Yul and Juju Austin. Well, good people still exist, and one of them is Rita Edochie. She has decided to root for May Edochie, and she made it clear without any doubt. She said, "It is your home. No worries. Nobody can take your home, can take your house away from you." Now, there are two things that a lot of people will quickly think about at this time. They might say, is it the physical home, the house, or is it the home as per father, mother, and children? Well, she has it all. Yes, she has it all, even though you'll decide to sidestep and move away. Well, the report we are having right now is that that house will have to go for May and the children. That is how it's supposed to be. In fact, if this is to be dragged in the court of law, you cannot send your underage children out of that house. It's just not possible. The highest thing that will happen is for them to sell the house and divide the proceeds of that house. That is it, nothing more. But in this case, I am very certain that Mr. Yul Edochie will lose out. He's going to lose out because this house is going for May. End of story. She will live her life, enjoy herself, and do what she needs to do in life. As it is right now, the marriage has already broken down. Even if both of them come back together, things can never remain the same. We are not talking of some little itches, right, left, and center. We are not talking of those small kind of spikes. We are talking of a very big, volatile. We are talking of a big hole filled with dirty things. That's what it is. I am very sure that even May will not be comfortable as wife and husband with Yul anymore. It's just not possible. So Rita Edochie, a very great woman, she has congratulated and she has praised May. She called her a virtuous woman indeed. I am very sure and certain that majority of you listening will be happy with this development. They will say, yes, let that house, the house in Lagos, that big house that looks like the biggest of houses in this world, should be given to May. End of story, end of discussion. In fact, some people are saying that Juju Austin thought that she will be living in that house. That was her thought, like, you know what? We are going to move into the house. That was the initial plan. She thought that Yul will agree. She thought she could force Yul into this until May stood her ground and said, this is my home. This will be the last move that you will make, and you will realize that I am not as gentle as you think. That's just what it is. So that house has been the target of Juju Austin. She wanted to move into that house and start doing this I am second wife, then later she will say, yes, I'm going to kick out the first wife. All of that. No, it's just not going to be possible. If you look at the video that she released where she's saying a lot of things when she's supposed to be confessing and asking for forgiveness, if there is any forgiveness at all, she's there singing songs and all of that. If you look at her, don't look at the song, don't look at all of those things, look deeper. Look at her mannerism. Look at those telltale signs. When you watch closely, you will know if she is that kind of woman who likes to fight, who likes to take other people's properties and things, who likes to take advantage of other people and all of that. You will know just by looking at her face and some little telltale signs. Anyway, as it is right now, well, the property that she might be thinking she will come to sit on, live in, has been awarded to May. May will live in that house. And to confirm this, Rita Edochie said, it is your home. No worries. Nobody can take your home from you. Nobody can take your place. Nobody can kick you out. Nobody can send you packing. Why is she saying this? It's because it's been a practice for a long time. Most times, men would have worked hard to get their properties, get things done, and then they will marry. It's like a cultural thing. A man must be settled. You must have a house. built, you must have sweated, worked, and all of that. And when something goes wrong in their marriage or relationship, or so, let's just say marriage, and most of the times the man will be like, you know what, get out of my house, it's my house. Why? Because you have not imputed anything into that house apart from you give birth to a child, which I'm not saying is a small thing for a woman to give birth to children. It's a life-threatening thing. It's not just something that just it's not a joke. So we appreciate all mothers, all women on this platform. Now, men will kick out those women out of their house and say the house belongs to them. But gradually things are changing. Things are no longer the same anymore. You cannot just come and say this house is this. Most times people start together, even if the woman did not put everything. At times the women put everything. They put majority of the things. At times these women are the ones that fed the man when the man is nothing. They steal their mother's food. They steal their mother's money. They even use their own stipends, their own school fees to take care of this guy, hoping that they are going to have a future, hoping that they are going to have that progressive, life together. And eventually, this guy steps up and begins to act like he has arrived. Like, are you the one that built the house for me? Your own mother could not even feed you enough. She was the one that fed you. And now you have become who you are, and you think she is worthless. She is not your spec anymore. Well, as it is in this case, it is not going to be business as usual. No, it is not going to be business as usual. If you've been on this channel, you realize that some pastors came to that house or proved to sanitize that house, to cleanse it of evil, of demonic charms that have been buried. So now that all of that has been cleaned and cleansed, and the presence of evil has been taken out, both you evil presence, because he himself must have showered some evil spirits, in forms of charms. He must have eaten some demonic bekus, all those satanic things and wicked things, kayamata, demonic, he must have brought those things to the house. So all of those spirits, foreign elements have been kicked out of the house. Negative energy has been kicked out of the house, and now May can return back to that house and live like the queen that she is. It's as simple as ABC. Now she will go on with her life. If she wants to go or get herself into a different, a relationship, she wants to do something different, she's free to do it. After all, the man showed signs of, I don't want to. But we are going to see new drama. Immediately, May begins to have a new relationship. You will see what will happen next. Yes, this is prophetic. We are seeing vision here. You'll see what will happen. You will stand up and begin to act like that house, we are going to revisit it. We are going to find out. We are going to go to the court. You have to give me my children now that you are with someone else. But this is impossible. We live in a different time. It's not going to be possible at all, because that is the information that we are hearing, that since both of them have split apart, May decide to keep her head low, but once you start a relationship, Mr. Yule, with his baritone voice, will want to begin to act like he is not normal. And then he will begin to have problems with Juju Austin. Yes, because Juju Austin will be like, why don't you allow her to go? Leave her to go with someone else. And he will be like, no. I want polygamy by force. What are your thoughts about this one? Like and share this video. Subscribe to this channel. See you in the next update.